Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining us, Sticker Banner Prints. What we're going to do today is large format lamination. We have a humongous large format laminator. It's set up for another job right now, but sometimes you guys don't have the ability to use one of those. You either don't have the money or you're not in the business and you just want to laminate something yourself. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to do it quick and easy. A couple of tools: application fluid, torch. You can use a heat gun if you don't have a torch. Regular breakaway alpha blade, regular application squeegee, and a soft squeegee like a window cleaning squeegee or shower. You need to get a core or two. It's somewhat helpful if you use a core like such. This one's been laminated. We're going to do double-sided board. Quick and easy. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes to actually apply it. Make sure there's no dirt on it for starters. Pull your print out. Ours is conveniently on a roll here. Cut off the extra that you don't need. And then we're just going to position this over the board. We got a 1-inch bleed on this job because it's a political sign. Typically they don't have tight registration, so I'm just going to make sure that it's overlapping the board. And we're going to do a fold and stick to hold the board in place. We're going to do the first part dry. We're not going to crease that because that's our print, but we are going to crease this liner paper once we pull some back. Only about 3 or 4 inches, just enough to stick it to the edge of the print, or the board and the table. I'm going to try to laminate the two together so we don't have to use extra tape or anything. And I'm going to use my regular application squeegee to crease this nicely. The reason why I want it folded and creased is that way when I go apply it, it won't be causing it to keep moving around on me. So I make sure that I'm over my edges still, and I'm just going to lay this down and start right here in the center. And I'm just using this to tack the board down and the sticker. Just go this way with it and pull this side up because it's not laying flat, and go right up the seam, get it to lay flat, and just tack it to the table. You can always peel that up later if we need to. So what we're going to do now is roll our decal up on a core. This helps you control it a little bit better than if you don't. And then I like to try to get it tight on the core too. Like a poster, you just twist it, get it on there, flip it all the way up, pull a little bit of the liner paper out, and then we're going to soak the board. The more water, the longer it takes to dry. I typically will use just the minimal amount of water. I don't like to use too much because time's money and you got to get the stuff off the table and the next job out. I'm using my hand to move the fluid around a little bit. That way you don't have to flood it. So I don't want too much water back there. This helps move the water around without adding too much. Once you get that done, everything's nice and slick. Then I'm going to grab my core and sticker, pull the liner paper, hold the core, start applying. Sometimes you want to use a little water here to help the squeegee slide. And we're just going to do the center third of it. We're not going to try to get out to the edges. Use my core, lift the print, do the center third again. I'll try to do the whole thing. Lift the core again. Remove all of it, pull up your decal. The wrinkles, you just peel it back up. Now I'm going to come right back along the edge that I just did. Get this thing stuck down to the table so it doesn't move on me. Put your hand here in the center and lift the print up to it, peeling it off of the board. That way you can get the rest of the air out or little wrinkles if there are any. There's that half. Now what you're going to do is trim the edge. Around and do the same thing to the other side. Out here, lift it up to it. Maybe a little bit of water there if it's dried up. Help that squeegee slide. If you're doing it wet, typically you can pull it up 3 or 4 or 5 times. But what you're looking for here is just to pull the air out from the center, bring any extra moisture, any water in there. This is my original end here, and it's kind of funky, so I'm just going to pull it all back up to get those last wrinkles out. Come back to the trim. And that's 4x8 lamination. Thanks for joining us at Sticker Banner Prints. I'm Steve DeMink. Have a great day.